Welcome back, guys. So today, since it's pretty good weather, we do have some clouds, but it's pretty good actually. We decided to get the big basket out, get the young birds in them. I'm holding one right now, and get them up and ready for their first training toss. So the plan of action is we're gonna put them all in the basket right there, then leave them for about an hour. Then I'll drive them in that direction because that's the direction from the races. Not too far actually, just the end of the street at about 200 meters or so. And then we're gonna be releasing them just as our first kind of training toss. Not too far away, just so they can learn to be in the basket and get used to it. So yeah, I'll get some clips of me putting them in the basket right now. So before I put them inside, I'm gonna check whether it's a hen or a cockbird, which this one is gonna be a hen. And the hens are on the right side and the cockbirds are on the left side. Yes. Mooi maken eigenlijk, dat is een zeker. Nee joh.
Ik heb terug naar weggevallen.
De vliegt te water.
Ja, we moeten er goed achter staan. Ja.
Je moet toch maar bij de duivers zitten dan. This one's a really weak one. Really small. Not much muscle. This one's gonna be the brown one. I'll probably know him. Third, I mean. He's a hen. So, as you can see, we just got the baskets in the front of the tractor. It's kind of rough terrain where I'm gonna toss them because it's in a farmer's way. So yeah, if anyone wants to see a small edit of what land we own, that's gonna be right after this. So the one we just drove through is our land, and this one on the right is also ours. And for any of you asking where the lofts are, they're over that tree line in the back. So now we're gonna drive through to the top. So for any of you wondering, this is the street we live in. My grandmother's house is about in the half of that street right there, like a few hundred meters. And this is a field. I'm gonna drive to there way in the back and I'm gonna release them at that gate. So yeah, hopefully they don't get into that flock over there. So this is gonna be the spot where I'll release them. The forest you see over there is a forest next to our loft, so I think it's about 500 meters, maybe a little bit less. So let's open up the claw. Let's hope most of them make it over this wire right here. They should make it over it if everything goes well. But yeah, let's see. Now I might just lift the tractor up a little bit higher. So I moved it a little bit closer as well, so they don't hit the wire. So let's open it up. I'm trying to do it at the same time, but I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, it's open right now. Looks like they don't want to go yet. Let's give them a little bit of help. Jesus Christ. This is a fail. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there goes one. Now they should follow. Ooh, fly higher, please. And they're going way the wrong direction, but that's okay. Let's see. There's always one remaining. Yeah, there it goes. This is empty. Okay. Let's search for them. So there's a group that look like most of them. Now they're joining the rest. It looks like they're gonna be joining the flock of the other fancier right there. But they should go way over that direction. And the wind is coming from this direction, so that's why, yeah, you can see it on the field. That's why they went off that way. But they aren't far from home, so they should know where to go in a little bit. Look over there. Yeah, they have a really strong headwind. Let's see if I can spot them again. So yeah, they're coming over me right now. So if any of you were wondering what's the worst to start training your young birds, it's headwind. It's absolutely the worst to make them come home. You lose a shit ton of birds that way. We actually had an entire season of headwind in 2018, so we lost like half of our birds during training, but that also was our best year during the flying season, so maybe it rooted out the bad birds, who knows. See, they're now joining the other flock. I think that's also a pretty good fancier that lives there. Not quite sure. But yeah. Good thing is he lives close, so they won't pull away with other birds. So I'm probably going to drive back and I'll get back to you guys when they start. So I just got pulled up into the lane of our field. I don't know if you could tell, but they were there. Yeah, here's one. coming over. Yeah, I think the whole flock has already dropped. Oh no, there they are. Whoops, was just too late again. Most of them. Looks like a pretty big flock, so that's quite good. For those of you wondering, we did lose 2 birds yesterday from the second round, and then one other one from the first round. A pretty special one as well. It was the brown one with the white wings and white head, a small one. Yeah, we lost him or her as well yesterday. Can always come back, could always still come back, you know, but I don't think it will, even though it was a pretty good flyer. I don't know if any of you noticed, but I almost drove over one in the beginning of this clip. I didn't see it because I was focused on the camera. I don't know what it was doing on the ground either, but yeah, looks like quite a lot of birds. Bless. So my dad said 2 birds came home 5 minutes before the other ones all came home in a flock. It was a red bar and a blue bar with white tips, he said. I don't know which ones, but yeah, they probably flew straight home, and then these ones went over in the other fancier's flock. Oh, looks like there's still one coming. Yeah, those birds don't look like every single one. Maybe 5 or so are somewhere still flying. Yeah, like that one. But we'll count them after. So my dad's going to start to call them inside right now. Bless hier. Bless. Looks like he might have fed him a little bit much this morning. Vader achterste spel nog openzetten, joh. It's actually a really serious headwind at the moment. I can't really tell on the meter, but pretty good job. They came home that fast with a headwind like this. It's always way easier to train a young bird with tailwind. You should aim for training them with tailwind, but we had no choice today because it's going to be raining for the remaining week or so. Yeah, looks like they're not coming inside at all. Maybe I should call the dog away, but they're pretty used to it normally. Nog 4, ja? Allee. Nog steeds eigenlijk, man.
Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on, go, 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 go. Dat wil ik erbij. Go, 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 go. Come on, go, 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 go.
Yeah, I'll get back to you when they're all inside. So all birds have gone inside now. Overall it was a pretty good training session. Not too many birds are lost, maybe even no birds. I don't really know. We need to count them afterwards. We'll count them for the next training session. So yeah, the next training session is probably going to be like again 500 meters further, so around 1 kilometer away from our lofts. But yeah, overall really good training session with headwind, so a really nice first try at it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Probably going to end the video here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and see you next time.